What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing tonight? I don't have anybody come in yet. Don't see anybody show up in the basement yet. Still waiting on the. Yep. Well, I'm live. And we'll go ahead and wait on the YouTube side to show up. Everything. I've sent the links out and everything. Nobody's showing up in the basement. But I'll say this: got an empty plate here. That's all my fault. Chris and I went doing the videos going out on the cooking channel. I was hoping to, hey, Missy, go wake up Boo. Um, Trying to get it all rendered and everything. Had a problem with it. Had to restart everything, the rendering. So it should be ready. Actually, it'll be going up soon. Um, so let me check, see how that was actually, that one is ready. Okay, let me, oh, I'm going to bring up that channel there. Now I'm trying to get this one uploaded to the cooking one. While I'm doing this one. Y'all bear with me just for a minute. Okay, this ain't like 3 minutes left to go on that one. Okay. All right, we got Cajun here. Hey, we got Randy. There's Mike Hodge. So how y'all doing today? Oh, and I gotta send an email for Tractor Supply of all things. After that little fiasco that happened today. You being quiet. Cajun.
I was waiting on you to finish.
Oh.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Mater, how you doing? Crystal, Mike, Randy, who else is in here?
Missy.
Oh, wait, yeah. Beside that,
Yeah.
I'm
You forgot one person.
I'm not in the thing. I'm just going by what you said.
I know, but I'm saying you missed a person that's in here. You didn't say hi to yourself.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
But no, if anybody's on the Den of Tools page on Facebook and everything, these guys have been showing their receipts where they've gone to Tractor Supply, and there's the Job Smart 431 piece mechanics tool set, and normally it was for $199, and guys are going around all over and getting it for $34.99.
Wow.
Yeah, so that puts it in. Crystal did the math. That's putting them at 10 cents a tool. Okay, and these have got lifetime warranty on them. I checked with my store here in Ennis. They didn't have one. Waxahachie didn't have it. Midlothian didn't have it. Of course, Canna, nope. Mesquite, there was about two others. Maybank actually had one, and they're like 35 miles away. So we got Raging, we got Arnie in here. How y'all doing tonight? But right, 341, yeah. But anyways, I called them. They found it. They had one. So told him to hold it and everything. I'd be over to get it. So Chris and I, we drove over there. Mind you, we've also got the truck in the body shop getting repaired. So that's going to be about 3 weeks before we get that back. And everything. So anyways, we took the Caliber over and got out there. They would not honor that $34.99 because I was showing the lady, the manager, I was showing her about 4 or 5 different things on the Dinner Tools app, showing where the guys are buying it. That SKU number for $34.99. They did not want to. So no, we can do $89.99. And I actually looked at a set of job site ratcheting wrenches they had for $9.99. They had clearanced out. I liked them. I mean, they were like a 5-piece set. I liked them. Fact is that they had the little lever on the ratchet to reverse everything compared to the ones I got from Pittsburgh, which you have to flip the wrench over. Yeah, you got to flip the wrench over and everything to do that. Job Smart, and I know probably gear wrench the same way. You got the little lever, you just flip it, and you leave it on there, leave it on the bolt, whatever. Flip that little that lever, and you're going the opposite direction.
Yeah, mine are like that.
Yeah, I like that. So I found it in both the standard and the metric. Okay, so I was going to see about getting those. And then they had a set of 3/8 drive, both standard and metric Allen sockets. And they also had 3/8 drive torque set, long torque bits. I'm going, okay, I can use those also. Got those, went back to the customer service desk. Hey, Backwoods. Got all the way back there.
Hey, Backwood.
And she winds up, the lady back there was the assistant manager. She got it pulled up on the counter. I got my phone out, started showing her the deals and everything. I was like, okay, I'm going to get it for $34.99, just like everybody else has been buying it for. Nope, $89.99 is what I'd be able to purchase it for. I told her, I said, what? You mean tell me just because I've got all these here and they're not within 20 or 30 miles from the store, you're not going to honor that, even though I'm showing you. And there was one up that didn't even. Nope, can't do it. I said, okay, y'all are keeping it. And we walked up to the front. I put both sets of wrenches, the sockets and everything back over in their clearance area. Kept the can rubber cement because I had to get a tire plugged and everything, but my cement was gone. That's the only thing I purchased.
So you drove 35 miles or whatever for a can of tire glue?
Well, okay. I mean, but there's Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Arnie. Who else I missed in here? Raging Cajun.
Yep.
Miss Tim. I missed somebody else too. Crystal, I got her. Randy.
Yep. Arnie,
I got him. That was the first one.
Right. But yeah, I mean, they said they would take like another 10% off. I'm going, yeah, that's still cheap and everything. But when everybody else has been buying it for say $35 and everything, it's like no.
So what is it? A bunch of different tools that you make up a set, or it came in a big box?
It came in a big box of 341 pieces of sockets. It was 1/4 inch drive, 3/8 1/2 inch, all the different sockets, and some wrenches. And I don't remember what all else was in it.
Yeah, because my ratcheting wrenches that I got from Harbor Freight, got it as a present. I think it was Christmas time or something. They have the little flip lever you can tighten, or you don't have to turn the wrench around. And then these are the offset ones. You know.
Yeah, ratchet wrenches weren't part of the set. That's the thing. Those ratcheting wrenches, they weren't part of the set. They were something else I was going to buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying I had the ratcheting wrenches I found up front. I put them back also, along with those 3/8. The Allen and the Torx bit and 3/8 drive. I
How
put
much were
those
they on sale? How much were they? Clearance.
$9.99.
Wow, yeah, that's cheaper than what I paid.
Yeah, but I think now that's what the ratcheting wrenches were. Now I don't. I think the Allen bit set. I think that was is either 12.99 or 14.99. But yeah, I mean that was like no, they don't want to sell me that 341 piece set for the 34.99. Then they lost out on a sale right there for that. They lost out on a sale for the standard and the metric ratcheting wrenches, and they lost a sale on the other.
Hmm. Well, why was everybody else getting them for $34.99 and you couldn't? There was a mistake or something.
No, they had them on clearance. It was a deal that was a tool set that was brought in for Christmas, and this was all leftover stuff. And they're
But
just
your
trying.
store wouldn't
That
honor
store,
the sale price.
yep, that store.
Dang.
Hey, Rocky. But yeah, that particular store would not. Hey, William.
Hey, William,
Like
Mike
I said,
Hodge again.
that particular store, they did not want to honor that whatsoever. And so I put it. Hey, I'll put it like this. I posted it on the Dinner Tools Facebook page, and I've had so far, I think around 100 comments on it. Some of them are good, some are bad. But hey, you got to take the good with the bad, anyways, no matter what. Randy, the assistant manager, she was the one I was dealing with. She actually called the store manager up. Now, what she said to him, I don't know, but basically it's like, nope, 89.99. We take like 10% off. I'm going. So basically, you're going to drop it down to like 81.99 or 80.99. So basically, $81 for it. Nah,
Hey, Rocky.
yeah. So I don't know, why they didn't want to do it. I'm going to send an email off to Tractor Supply Corporate and let them know that look, I was willing to buy it. I drove that 33 to 35 miles, whatever, over there to get it. In particular, nope. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm emailing corporate later tonight. Let them know. But now I did stop at another place on the way back. Found something. Got to figure out in the budget if it's available, and then on top of that, figure out where to put it. Found a brand new, still in the box, unassembled Grizzly 7x12 lathe.
Wow.
If I wanted to walk out the door with it, $530.
Where is that at?
Pawn shop.
Oh, pawn shop. I was thinking say because it's got to be either on Facebook Marketplace or something because I didn't think y'all had a Grizzly store over there.
Like I said, I made a stop at somewhere else on the way back from Tractor Supply today. So that ain't gonna be a Facebook Marketplace stop. This is
Right.
actual. It's an actual store. But yeah, they actually do have. They actually have the a Grizzly, and Brand new. I mean, this thing has never been assembled.
Mm. Uh, metal
Hey,
lathe or wood lathe?
metal. Yep. I didn't think Grizzly made a wood lathe.
Yeah, they got a lot of wood products,
Do they?
machinery they sell. Oh yeah, that's one of their main things is woodworking. They got table saws, sanders, belt sanders, any kind of style sander you want, they got it.
Right.
Buddy of mine's cabinet shop, that was most all Grizzly tools. He had the dust collectors, the works. I'm talking about some huge dust collector system. Grizzly offers a 12-inch table saw too, 12-inch blade.
Oh, do they?
Nope. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I know.
a lot of this stuff's three-phase.
Well, I know that right now I'm looking at Harbor Freight, and they've got theirs, Central Machinery 7x12, and it's basically the same thing. I mean, a lot of these mini lathes, they're made by the same manufacturer, same plant and everything. They just put different paint and decals on it to whoever wants to have it made.
Now, Grizzly
Uh,
makes their own stuff.
Grizzly, I mean, no, these mini lathes are made by basically the same company over in China. But they got one. I mean, if I want to go here to Harbor Freight, $800 for it.
Dang.
Yeah. Um, let's see here.
Now, Grizzly has plants. They used to have a plant up by Jersey up there, and they made everything over there.
Well, let's see how much they want for them. I'm looking right now. Let's see. 7x4. Let's see if I can find. I got an 8x6. All right, here we go. Come on. All right, I got a. No, computer's wanting to be slow right now.
Hey, Tommy Hanlon. Oh, it went good. Tar Heel took a nap.
All right, let me. Share screen. All right, there's what I'm. That's what I'm looking at. Is that one right there? I appreciate that back. But yeah, $850 plus $200 shipping. So basically, what, 1,050 for that particular one? That's what I wound up finding brand new. Like I said, still in the box. And if I want the bigger one, well, I don't want that one. Damn, 7x14 is 950. But yeah, damn, I don't need the one that damn small. Yeah, but there it is. There's 7x12. Like I said, that's what I wound up finding. So I mean, Yeah, definitely get it about half price, which is still not a bad deal. But then, like I say, really, that's cheaper than, uh, the one I found was cheaper than the one from Harbor Freight. But then, of course, yeah, the Grizzly. Now that'd be the next question: how much better is the Grizzly, say, over that Central Machinery?
Oh shit, 10 times.
Oh, is it?
I love Grizzly, man. Buddy of mine, like I said, his cabinet shop was nothing but Grizzly.
Yeah, because
He ordered everything in one package deal, and they set it up, set it up, everything.
hmm,
All he had to do was point. I want the table saw here. I want the two sanders over here. Two big, not bench top, neither. I'm talking about freestanding belt sanders, and you talk about make a world of difference
yeah,
having two belt sanders, two uprights,
yeah.
and those belts were, I think, from left to right, from roller to roller was 36 inches, 3 foot,
Yeah.
something like that.
Cajun, I'm getting back on your end every time I start talking.
Echo.
Yep. Yeah, Shaggy, I've got one of those little quarter-inch breaker bars. I don't know who it's by.
Hey,
It's about
Shaggy.
it's about 5 inches long. I appreciate you being here. I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah, what's been up, Shag?
Now, what rock you been hiding under? Hey,
You still
Tom,
hear that echo?
not anymore.
Okay.
Would you
Well,
turn your fingers down a little?
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, see, Arnie's even going. Yeah, there was a little bit of feedback. But, yeah, like I said, that's what I wound up finding out today. And of course, got the uh, video put up on the cooking channel and everything. Damn. Only missing two sockets? Did you buy it, Shaggy? Ah. Well, you got to stop doing that. Start coming out and showing yourself every now and then. But take a shower first. Oh, was it? Okay. Well, at least you didn't pay much for it.
I've been hiding under the, what is that, roof?
The
Under the ROCL.
He might be saying rock. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Because I was asking him what rock he's been hiding under. He said probably the rock of cleaning house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and the K's next to the L. Okay.
Yeah. But hey, Shaggy, I don't know if you heard, but I got me another long distance cordless hole puncher. It's little Ruger Mini 14, and it's already got a got what is it the tactical style stock and everything on it, and a few other upgrades. And it was lower cost than the what a brand new one would be. Yep, and it's already got 20 round mag with it, and it's in 5.56. So yeah, I've had that. Bought that last year. That was, a deal I couldn't pass up on. I mean, I could have passed on it, but the way I look at it, everybody, they're talking about the scary black rifle and everything, but yet they don't say anything about that particular one. It shoots the same ammo. I don't understand that. And I can get just as big of magazines for it. Well, I figured I'd be getting a lot more people in here tonight than normal. Because I had 18 at one time, now I'm down to 13. That's yeah. That's it there. Yeah, Cajun, I'm still hearing feedback from on your end.
I know. Let me try to put in my earbuds. I did lower my volume.
All right. So missing two. That's not bad. All right. Appreciate it, Backwoods. You have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out, please. That's something I need everybody to do, if you wouldn't mind. Shows I only got 11. Yep, shows I got 12 now. That works. 13.
Night there, backwoods.
Yep. But yeah, I know that something else I was going to discuss is that I appreciate that. Um, is that Junkyard? He sent me an email, and he wound up finding a couple of different um, pressure washers, and he was asking me my opinion on it. One of them I'm not that familiar with. It's got a Kohler engine, and of course, with my experience with Kohler engines, has not been that great. And the other one's got an Echo engine on it. The Echo, he says, it's a 212, and I don't know how close that is to being the Predator 212.
Hey, Breezy.
Yep. Hey, Breezy. So, Cajun, are you familiar with that one?
No, but I want to take a good educated guess. It's another Honda clone.
Probably. Let me see what I can do.
I like the Greyhounds. The Greyhound engines. That was the predecessor to the Predator. And Johnny bought one after his the Honda engine on his log splitter gave out. Uh, he let somebody use his log splitter,
Right.
okay, and they messed it up, okay.
All right. See, now there's the one that's got a Kohler engine. That's the only picture he sent me. But 508, say $580 for it.
You can tell that ain't at Home Depot.
No, it's Ace.
Yeah, local store.
Damn, Shaggy. You got lucky. Damn. All by hand. Like I say, he sent me that one. And then let me get the other one. Now there's that one. I mean, both of them, you see them kind of side by side there. And to me, yeah, it's definitely looking like a Honda clone style engine. Both of them are, because where you got the carburetor and exhaust and everything, the fuel tank, they
You know
both
what?
look
I bet you, since that's an Echo brand pressure washer, power washer, that's probably a Honda engine that they just put the Echo sticker on.
probably
Briggs and Stratton does that also with a few brand name like pressure washers or something else. Even a Briggs engine, like on a push mower, they'll have a Husqvarna push mower or self propel, whatever, but they'll have a Briggs engine on it that is labeled, has a Husqvarna sticker on it.
right. Yeah, well, that Kohler engine, he said that was I think a 196 cc, and I'm going, yeah, they do make a smaller, Honda engine that's about that. And then that 212, I'm going, yeah, that sounds like about like a Predator engine. And looking at that engine there, yeah, that looks like it could be a Predator one, just different badging and everything on it.
I want to say it's a Honda engine just with the Echo label on it.
Or it could be, like I said, it could be one of those Honda clones.
Yeah, but that could be too because the LCT engines, uh, they on tillers and such. You see a lot of them on tillers, the LCTs,
Right,
and they are a Honda clone, but uh, so says that company makes their own engines for their product.
right,
Okay, and they in Illinois, Wisconsin, or something like that. They up north somewhere by the Great Lakes.
right. But he was asking me which one I thought would be better between the two. After
Depends on
looking, I mean, a pressure washer is going to be doing the same thing. I mean, to me, you got to look at the PSI on it and everything, what attachments it's going to come with. Um,
yeah, your different jets on the end.
right, because some of them come with all of them, and some come basically with one or two, whereas you might get four or five with a different brand. And
Yeah,
also, and what kind of different kind of attachments can be put on there? Because there are some that you can have set up for having a soap dispenser put on it.
right. A soap bottle, correct.
Right.
With a hose that goes in the soap bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's something that junkyard would have to look at, and everything. Um, also got to depend upon the price. You know, which one is in his price range.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
another.
William, the Kohler Command and the Command Pro are Kohler's commercial engines. Right. Briggs and Stratton, your Vanguard engines, are the commercial line of Briggs and Stratton. In fact, the Vanguards were made in Japan, not China, but Japan, under uh, Briggs and Stratton quality QC quality control. They had a team of Briggs people there at that plant while they were producing the engines. And then about 6 or 7 years ago, uh, the Briggs and Stratton moved. Their contract was up with that Japanese plant, engine factory. Because everything they had tooled up that plant just for that area of that plant or what have you for Vanguard engines.
Yep.
When their contract was up with Japan, that company, Briggs and Stratton brought back the Vanguard to be made in the USA, like the rest of their engines.
Hey,
So
Briggs.
that was a good thing right there.
See, like that right there, that's what is at Harbor Freight. And now if you're an Inside Track Club member, yeah, they're taking $30 off. So you're taking it down to $400. So that one right there, if you wanted to get it, that one right there, you're already looking at what, about $180 cheaper than that Kohler one, and it's got a little bit bigger engine on it.
Okay, that one is 3,200 psi. All right, what was the Kohler?
Hang on,
and the Echo. Wait, William, both of those, the Kohler Commands and the Briggs Vanguards, are great engines. And with Briggs put in there, Kawasaki has taken over a lot of the big engine commercial lawnmowers like X-Mark. X-Mark, it was talked for a little while because I got a friend of mine that owns the X-Mark dealership down the road from me. And, it's a huge, it's called Acadiana Lawn and Cycle, which they work on motorcycles, ATVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, et cetera, and lawnmowers. It doesn't matter what kind of lawnmower comes in. They're a Kohler dealer. They're Echo dealer also. They have the Echo dealership in town. But Kawasaki has dominated more or less there's more manufacturers putting Kawasaki engines on their equipment, where they used to use Kohlers and Briggs, Vanguards on the X-Mark zero turns. Now they all Kawasaki. I guess Kawasaki made a real good deal with X-Mark. But all three of those engines are great engines. Kawasaki, just Lord help us if it all goes to EFI, electronic fuel injection, because they have the equipment, the test equipment for the EFI at Acadiana Lawn and Cycle. We don't have it at the shop. So we are limited to carbureted engines. Unless something else like the cam went out or something, then yeah, we know what's wrong with it then.
I'm looking on Ace Hardware's website right now, and I don't even see those two at all.
Oh, that's right. You had the pictures and no details, no specs.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because, like I said, it was pictures that he sent me.
Now, Kawasaki started to hit the markets over here with X-Mark with this dealer. We didn't start seeing Kawasaki's until they came in on the X-Mark. Subaru makes a good small engine.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
If you can adapt like a Subaru Brat, and them little bitty cars that Subaru made. What was the models of those little cars, Nader? Or anybody in chat, whoever owned a Subaru or knows about a Subaru, is a small car. It kind of looked like a little bitty station wagon.
Yeah, they do have them.
Now, they had that one. A buddy of mine had that one, and he could take the engine out with his two hands. Now, he was pretty damn strong, too. But the engine, it was one of those opposed or rotary or whatever engines.
They were
opposed. Funky engines.
Yeah, they're opposed 6-cylinder. They actually
I
no.
think this one is only a 2-cylinder, if I'm not mistaken.
No, take it back. You gotta consider, I worked in a Japanese shop. We did nothing but Japanese cars.
All right. Yeah, Subaru's Japan for sure.
Right. So they had them in opposed 4 and 6 cylinders.
Okay.
They had, like what they called a boxer engine.
Okay. This car had 2 spark plugs on it.
It would have been more than that.
And he took it out with his hands.
It was a Subaru.
Yeah, little bitty Subaru car. Like I said, kind of looked like a little mini station wagon. It wasn't, man, it was not a big car at all. This was tiny.
It must have been an early Subaru then.
Oh, man, this is 40 years ago.
No, it still would have been. We're still talking a car made probably about 60 years or so ago.
Oh, okay.
Because the ones I was working on back in the 80s, which has been over 40 years, they were 4 cylinders, 4 and 6 cylinders.
This car would have been about an 81, 80 mile or something like that.
At that time, they were still making 4 cylinders, 4 and 6,
Okay.
depending upon.
It was tiny.
Yeah, depending upon the car itself. But yeah, they would have had either a 4 or a 6 in them. But most of them were going to be a opposed 4-cylinder, being a boxer engine. You know, kind of like the Volkswagen Beetle. But instead of being air cooled, they were all liquid cooled. Also, on top of that, they were sitting in front of the car, not in the back.
So Subaru makes Kawasaki, or Yamaha makes Subaru. Oh, okay, Yamaha. I don't know why I had what you call it in my head.
Well,
Where
Yamaha
you at,
might,
Raging? Where you at, Raging?
yeah. Well, Yamaha might make the Subaru small engines, but they're not going to be making the engines for the cars. Not that I know. None of those things have changed. Of course, I have not been twisting a wrench in a garage in years. Oh, he's heading to the shake and bake state.
Heading to California. Oh, okay. One of them good paying loads.
Yeah, he'll be wanting to get there and get the hell out fast.
Yeah, he's down there just across the line.
All right. Well, Brick just sent me a thing about a car and everything. Um,
About what?
talking about Subaru and everything, how their first car and everything was a 2-cylinder, but was in the rear. Hey, I mean, like I said, that was but Briggs, you gotta consider that started in 1958 to 1971, so that was before I even started working on cars in garages. So by the time I started working on them, no, that vehicle there was not around anymore.
Chef
Yeah,
Scott, what's up? Yeah, we barbecued yesterday evening. It got dark on us. I lit the pit at 3 o'clock.
now, Cajun, was that engine of that car in the front or the back?
I don't know. He was the only thing he did was tell me about it.
Oh, so you didn't actually see where he
No,
put the engine up. All
no,
right.
no. I wasn't there when he took the engine out.
It could have been that one like Briggs just sent me and everything, and yeah, it was a 2-cylinder, but it was in the back. But they stopped production on it in '71. So that's the only thing there. And Crystal, you have to tell Ashley she needs to stop going live right now.
Why is it taking up your bandwidth?
No, it's someone in the young community. She usually goes live earlier in the day, and it's like she knows I go live at 7 o'clock.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I thought that was her daughter or something, that she was in the house
No,
going live or something on her
no,
channel.
I just got notification that she's going live. Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Sandy. I got to go lean off the dock. I'll be back in
All
a
right. Don't fall in.
minute. No, not me, no.
Hey, Mark, you want to pop up in here? Or are you even at home? Yeah, right. I believe that like there's a $6 bill out there. Because we know you don't like crock pots. Only thing you want to do is put them in the trap and everything and say pull and shoot it with a shotgun. Then that crock pot would be cracked. I sense, like I said, I'm going to drop the video tomorrow. What are you going to do? Drop it like a hot potato? I'm going to have to watch that. Mark actually using a crock pot to cook with. Was it because we finally been talking about it so much, you finally decided to go into the dark side? All right, Shaggy. All right, Mark. We'll look for it tomorrow. Shaggy, I'll have to go look at it on my phone because I can't look at that email on this computer here. Tell you what I will do. Oh. Hey, Shaggy, tell you what, I'm going to pin this. If anybody wants to send me anything, an email or picture, stuff like that, there's the email. Make it a lot easier for me to get to
Hmm. Oh, there that sucker is.
What?
Oh, I was saying earlier, but I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
When Bebe was 5 months old, her favorite spot was under the workbench over there. And my soldering gun, not an iron, this is an old Weller.
Yeah.
This thing's probably, oh,
About as old as you?
yeah, 40, 50 years old, something like that, 40 or 50. This came from Miss Ida Herring. It was her dad's. He had a TV shop. And she sent me this in the box with, spare tips and all that and everything. Anyway, when Bebe was 5 months old, her favorite spot was under the workbench, and this was plugged in, and she was chewing on the wire.
Ooh.
Yeah, she caught it. She caught it.
I bet she got her ears lit up.
When she yelped like that, I knew exactly what happened. I'm like, uh-oh.
She got shot.
Yeah, and There it is. It got me too. I didn't know it
No,
was just this wire until I was doing like this.
And you never touch it again.
And yeah, she never touched no more wires again.
it
And when I passed my finger on it, I guess that's the hot side. Yeah,
and
it
it got
is. It is the hot side. I
yep,
feel the ridge. I feel the ridges on it.
and like I said, it got you. So it bit back from her biting into it.
Yeah. The cord's not that bad. It's
Well, Brad
yeah,
Volvo.
yeah. She chewed it pretty good. So we'll take it apart, gun apart, and see how they got it attached on the inside. If it's soldered or if it's crimped on the tab or what. Because I got some silicone wire, 1,000 volt wire,
Right.
35 amps, which this will never draw 35 amps.
No, it ain't gonna draw no 1,000 volts because you're only gonna
Nope.
have 120.
Yeah. Oh, and that's got a little place for screws too. Oh, come on, come here, you god dog it.
Man, I can't believe I sent the email out, links and everything out for several people, and like, nope, ain't wanting to show up tonight. I guess everybody done being busy.
What about Raging?
I can send it to them.
Yeah, I was wondering why he wasn't up here. All same size screws. That's a good thing. All right, let's see what this looks like. Good, it's soldered.
Good. Briggs, we know how much you want to have that as your permanent truck.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to super glue this. I don't know how that broke off. Look at
It'll
here.
make, yep.
Where the screw hole goes
Damn.
into this right
Yep.
here.
I see that. Yep.
Uh yeah.
You gotta stop being so damn rough on them, Cajun.
Well, I don't know what happened with that. That's a perfect fit in there too. I need some super glue. Glue that back together. Uh-oh, the trigger.
Trigger messed up too.
No, the trigger's attached to the coil, the transformer, and the wire, the red, say red, yeah, it is red, coming from my flashlight.
What's up, Raging?
Not much. Not much.
Oh, there he be. What's up, Raging? Whoops.
Yeah.
All right, got it all out.
What do you think? What's your opinion on me walking away from that tool set from Tractor Supply?
I mean, yeah, they knocked $110 off of it, but no store's guaranteed to match anybody's prices. It's really up to that store. You really can't get mad at this store because they don't match a price for you. I mean,
Well, I mean, they've been price matching the guys showing up in the store with showing the receipts where they've been buying at other stores.
yeah, I tried that one time on a toolbox at Lowe's, and the manager says, "Well, it's up to that certain store to. It's up to their discretion to do it. No store has to
Right.
actually match that certain store because everybody's got their own sales and stuff like that that they
Right.
do."
Well, for me, it's like I really don't need that tool set and everything.
Right.
But I figure, for that kind of price and everything, it would be perfect as a backup.
Hmm.
I mean, I've got that one drawer U.S. General tool cart. I could put everything inside that with no problem.
Right.
Like I said, have that as a backup. Actually, I could bring that tool cart and have it in here. That way, I got one set of tools in here instead of walking all the way around to grab what I need to come back. But now, I mean, I don't need it that bad.
Right.
I mean, like I said, if they got other stores that are willing to say, get shown a receipt of it being sold at one store, they don't have a problem price matching, then yeah, it's like, okay, fine, I don't need it that bad.
Right.
And it was the only store around me that had one. It's like, that's why I walked away from it.
All the other stores were sold out of them because they were on sale, huh?
Yep. Or they'd already sold them all before. Like I said, this was all stuff left over from Christmas.
Right.
So all the other stores, they might have done sold them all before Christmas was even over.
Good possibility. I mean, yeah, there's probably some Lowe's out there that's probably got the Cobalt box still up in the rafters,
Somewhere.
lost in the inventory. I mean, this is a time now where people can go walk the aisles and look up and see if they can find the Cobalt boxes and have the associate actually get on a little forklift thingy and go up there and scan it and see what it scans for.
Yep.
Sometimes you can walk out with a nice 41-inch top chest for like $40, $50.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. And it's just like now, like this little tool cabinet that the Cobalt are in. One that's got the hanging and the shelves and everything. I walked in, they didn't have any in the tool section. I looked it up and said, yeah, they had it in stock. It was on aisle so and so. We went looking, yeah, it was right there, 2 shelves up from where they had all the insulation. Yeah, the guy had to go up there with the lift and everything and bring it down.
I think it was, I don't know if it was last year or the year before last, but I walked in the Lowe's. I got the double bank top chest, the 41-inch double bank from Cobalt for like $50. I mean, probably the deals are out there now. It's just hunting them down.
Right. It's just like that last year, but year before, they had all the Cobalt air compressors, like the 2-stage ones that people were getting for like $300. And I'm going, that's a damn good deal for, saying 80-gallon 2-stage for like $300. Right. I mean, I got mine. I think I paid like $600 for it. And that's been years. Now, the only reason I don't have that in the garage, one, I don't have 220 out here in this section. And second, where I've got that compressor, it's in the other garage. And trying to get it out of that garage into here is going to be a big pain in the you-know-what. I'd need a forklift to do it with. Because it's still on the pallet and everything. The pallet jack isn't going to work. Because the floor of the garage down to the ground is about a 4-inch drop. Yeah, and then on top of that, it's tilted going down to the road, and that's about almost a 3-foot incline. I mean, height difference from where the street is to where the ground is by the garage door is about 3 foot.
Yeah. Of course, y'all see my big air compressor, my 65-gallon air compressor. The way I had to get that up in the semi trailer is put it on my little utility trailer. Put the gate up on the back part of the landing on the semi trailer and lay a ramp down and literally lay it down on the ramp on on the dolly and haul it up, laying down. I mean, and I
Now,
did it the same way to get it off.
now yours a oil free or is it oiled?
The hell, I don't know. I think it's oil free.
See, the one
It
that
could be
I've got,
oil.
well, if you didn't put oil in everything, yeah, it'd be an oil free. But like mine, it's the kind that takes oil and everything, so it's a
Mhm.
better one. And they actually had two of them there, same price and everything, but I got the better of the two. I don't remember what the difference was
Mhm.
between them, but I do know the one that I got was the better one. I think it was the CFM and pressure,
I'll be back
whatever.
in a little bit later.
All right, but yeah, like I said, the one I got was so much better. Um, Briggs wants to know: is your shifter hooked to the seat?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't have bought this truck if the shifter was hooked to the seat
Where's your shifter at?
on the dashboard. It's a push button.
Okay. Oh, you got a push button shifter, huh?
Uh
Yeah, he don't like the Volvo he's riding around in right now.
huh.
Yeah, you heard about his problem, right?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he was hauling a reefer truck, and something hit it, caught it on fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that rig burned up, and then from what I heard, his did too. 'Cause
Ouch.
he had to go to the hospital and everything. Of course, that's part of the procedure. Something like that happens. And you must be driving slow. That's about 3 rigs I've seen go flying past you.
Yeah, I'm in no rush. I got to go up to Chillicothe and pick this load up to go to Calexico.
Ah,
About
so,
a $4,800 load.
so what you got to do? Pick it up tomorrow?
I pick it up 7 a.m. Well, the wife
How,
will pick it up anyway.
how far away are you?
309.
Okay, I'm not familiar where that's at.
No, 309 miles out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be
Yeah,
there.
it's probably about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be there. I ain't no rush.
Yeah, you got time zones and everything across still.
Unless the stupid truck in front of me is going super slow. People don't like to drop the hammer around here. They like to putt around.
They don't know what that pedal is on the right.
Nope.
Well, they
Imagine
do.
not.
Either
Well,
that or
he's
they
busy on, that driver's busy on his damn phone. Got his phone in his hand. So yeah.
you gotta lay the horn at him.
No, I don't want to wake the wife up. Ain't worth it.
Oh, okay. Briggs was saying a bird hit the rig.
Ugh.
That's a bird hitting it is what caused that reefer to burn up. Hey, 6%. Appreciate you being here. I got
Hey, 6%.
that sun's going down, so I'm gonna crank this heater on for a little bit. I had this door open, and that cool breeze is coming in. Like, nope, nope, nope. But yeah, I mean, I can understand. I was gonna say I can understand that store, um, not wanting to do that. I mean, yeah, it
I'm,
is their discretion, but then they lost out on a sale. I mean, to me, it's like, would you rather lose out on some money, or would you rather lose out on a good sale?
well, here's my thought on that. I don't know if you're gonna like this very much, but here's my thought on that. Even though you didn't buy it, somebody will buy that tool set.
True.
Now, you said regular price was what, $199?
Yeah, $200.
They gave you $110 off of it, but
Yeah,
then
and
they
they
were
said,
going to give you another 10% off on top of that price. I
yeah,
mean, they were giving you a halfway decent deal on it, but it's
yeah,
up to you to buy it.
right.
But somebody will buy it.
True.
I mean, it don't necessarily mean it has to leave a nasty taste in your mouth for that store. They just didn't want to make that $35 price tag for you. They wanted to
True.
actually make a little bit of money on those tools.
Right. I know.
That's what I had to understand about all that too, because the box I was looking at was actually a Craftsman box. It was one of their Series 2000s. I guess those Series 2000. They're newer model toolboxes. It was a double bank, so I was trying to get it for like $100. They said when I was looking on Dental Tools, I got a receipt off the Dental Tools, and I actually showed the manager the receipt. He's like, I can't mark it down for that much. I'm like, no problem.
I mean, like I said, it's something I didn't really need to have. I
Right.
mean, I've got complete sets of sockets and everything, quarter, 3/8, and ½ inch already. Do I really need another set? Not really.
No.
But I mean, for that kind of price, it's still not a bad. I mean, if I could have got
No.
it for the $35 like everybody else has been getting, yeah, I would have bought it. And like I said, I've got that Yes General one drawer tool cart. I could have got everything set up in it. There's our other trucker.
Rick.
I
All right,
hate this damn truck.
getting out of that your Volvo.
It's a piece of shit, and it's going away tomorrow.
760.
Now look, this is a reefer trailer. This is what happened. This is a reefer trailer. A bird came through. This is not the one. A bird came through here, went into the engine, hit the fuel line. The fuel line come down on a hot engine, pumps all the fuel on the engine, and what you have? Kaboom.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure Ranger will tell you the same thing. The first thing you want to do is try and unhook. But my next truck's going to have an auto unhook on the fifth wheel, so I can pull the pin and go. I don't give a shit about the airlines.
So, like I was saying the other night, they'll lose it. He was driving, that U-Haul truck. It caught on fire. So, if you want a hot deal on a U-Haul truck, talk to Dale Lucid. But if you want a hot deal on a Volvo, talk to Briggs.
No, that ain't. Actually, I could buy that Volvo, but I'm not. I'm buying we're getting our freight shaker because they're cheap, and I'm getting our one for about the same price with a Cummins. Right. And it don't make sense not to get the same thing I had. You know.
Well, my question, Briggs, is why did you run into that bird?
The bird ran into my truck. I didn't run into it.
Well, you should have dodged that bird when you saw it coming your way.
Well, I didn't have much choice in the matter.
What kind of bird was it?
A hawk.
A red
In
tail?
the front of, I don't know. Right now, it's probably red because it got barbecued. So, and Ranger will tell you the same thing. They're the Prova Reaper is nothing but plastic. I mean, it don't
Pretty
take
much.
much. I mean, a bird coming at full force could go right through them. And you know, and people might think I'm crazy, but I'm sure Agent's seen other trucks out there that burned up for the same reason.
Oh yeah.
A bird hits a Reaper, and that's why a lot of these the newer Reapers, they're putting in steel grates for that exact same reason. Because there's been, if you look it up, there's been several trucks that burned up for the exact same reason.
I mean, look at all the Boeing 747 birds have taken down.
Yeah.
Fly into the engine, dismantle the engine, and yeah, the plane goes down. I mean,
but you know, but DOT law says you still had. I still had to have a DOT drug test, even though I had no control over it. I didn't get a ticket or nothing, but I still had to do a drug test.
So what kind of drugs were you testing?
They test you for everything.
Now I'm saying, what kind of drugs were you testing then?
I wasn't testing anything. They tested to see if I was testing them.
I know.
See, that's the problem I got with that's one problem, and you're a trucker out there who won't disagree with me. If there's an accident that clearly ain't your fault, you still have to take a road drug test. I mean, even if I'm off duty, if like I got in a car accident, I T-boned someone because they cut me off. They literally made a left-hand turn from the right-hand lane, came right in front of me, and I T-boned them with my old Suzuki that's still sitting in my driveway. I had to go do a drug test. Now, why should I have to do a drug test for something I had, you know, cameras, everything, but even though it was in my personal vehicle, I had to still do a drug test.
Well, you should if it's in your own vehicle.
Oh, you do in your own vehicle, even. Yes, you do. If you have a CDL license, you most certainly do.
I don't see why they'd make you do that if you're in your own vehicle, not in a rig.
Because you're classified as a professional driver.
That's right. They don't give a shit. I mean, if you don't do it, they'll fuck you when you go. Excuse my French, but it will next time you go get a job, or even if you're an owner operator, it'll screw you over because they won't insure you.
All right.
Well, they put that on your license as failure to comply with a drug test. I mean,
yeah, and you know what's stupid? That was on my it wasn't on my DAC report, but it was on my CSA score, even though I didn't cause the accident. It actually showed up.
It takes 7 years for that to drop off?
Yep. And what's funny is my car was totaled out. I bought back from the insurance company, and I bought the parts, put it back together. I just haven't done it yet. And even though it wasn't a commercial vehicle, it still shows up on the my CSA score. I mean, but what's kind of funny, when that Reaper caught on fire, it burned the tires naturally, then it hit the tires, and it did not totally destroy the truck. How's that? It just burned the cab because it burned the sleeper because the sleeper is fiberglass. Most people don't realize that. A semi truck is fiberglass. So it burned basically just the back. It burned the back of the truck. And when it did that, the motor is still good. The tires are still good on the front. I have brand new steer tires. And you're gonna laugh your butt off when I get if I get in our that's another reason why I want to get in our freight link shaker, because I'm already having that truck stripped apart. I just got, the motor, it was replaced in it, not brand new, but the motor has less than 200,000 miles on it. The transmission has has a new clutch in it. It's the original transmission, but transmission's good. The rear ends are the rear axles are still good, even though they got burned. They're not. They can take heat. You'll just have to you'll have to put all new seals in them, and I don't want the axles. I just want the differentials that are brand new in them. They were both changed less than 6 months before I bought the truck. So those differentials are almost $5,000 each.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm gonna get it. In other words, I'm gonna strip every part I can off of that truck.
Why not just put another cab and everything on it?
Because it costs more than buying another truck.
Makes sense.
I can actually take the drivetrain of that truck and put it in another truck. So even if I find another freight shaker with 2 million miles, it won't matter. That motor and training will slide right in it. I mean, it'll slide in anything really, but you know, there's like it.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you can't go to a truck wrecking yard, because I mean, I got about 3 of them around me. I'm surprised you can't go out to one of those and get another cab and everything.
You can, but in Raging will know exactly what I'm going to say. I guarantee he's reading my mind. Most companies will not dispatch you out with a truck with a salvage title.
Nope.
Now,
They
why
don't
would
care how old it, because it's a liability.
Well, the cab's not salvage.
They don't care. Yes, it is salvage because the title goes with the cab.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't give a damn. They don't care. I could have a 30-year-old semi truck, as long as it does not have a salvage title, as long as it meets DOT regulations for the year and make of that truck, I can run it. But if it's got a salvage title, there's companies that won't let you haul their crap, so to speak, because it's got a salvage title. To them, it's a risk.
Hey, Ken.
Ken, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm sure even during a truck, unless you own, even if you own your own truck, there's some companies that do it.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh.
I mean, because to me, you know, I didn't know that the VIN number went with the cab. I always thought the VIN went with the frame, because the frame itself is the vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Like what East Coast Ken said. I'm gonna strip it and scrap it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I wish I could do that because the frame's actually good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the frame, but there's still a lot of good parts on it. I mean, it didn't totally go to the ground, but it's still a lot of enough parts on it that I can salvage some parts. And you're gonna laugh like hell. The back tires burned, but the front, like I said, the front steer tires are brand spanking new. Even the rims are new. I bought new aluminum rims for front. So whatever truck you're going to see me get, it'll be dull back rims until I polish them and brand new front rims and tires. But, you know, the trailer, their trailer is destroyed. They didn't argue with me. You know, they basically gonna pay me what I paid for the truck.
Yep.
And turning into the insurance company. They're just gonna give me a check. And there's a couple dealers that sells used trucks around here, and I'm gonna look. I know what I'm looking for. Between the 2012 and the 2018 freight shaker. Because I mean, yes, the parts some of them are universal to truck, but I'm gonna get as many parts as I can. If I get the same truck, I don't have to worry about them not fitting, and you know what I mean, they'll fit. You'll just gotta. That's what I'm gonna be after. I'm just gonna look for the same make, as long as it's a Cascadia, and don't like the radiator.
Mine made to Alabama.
The radiator's new, and that's an R good one. The radiators are brand specific. Like the radiator and overflow tanks, for instance, they'll only fit a certain chassis, you know, for instance. I mean, you can modify, but the radiator I put in less than 6 months ago, that's brand new. The condenser is brand new. The overflow tank is brand new. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather, that's another reason why I want it. I mean, I'm not a fan of Freight Shaker. I don't care. To me, I'd buy another Volvo if the parts are changed. I wouldn't give a damn. I'm just in it to make money. I can care as long as it runs, goes down the road. I don't care what it says. There's guys that say, oh, it's got to be an International. It's got to be a Peterbilt. It's got to be a KW. I got my original truck I ever owned. I'm going to put that on the road tomorrow temporarily until I find another truck. Who knows? I might just say to hell, they just go in for another truck and take a couple days off, and now you put that on the road.
Look for yourself along those feet.
What's that?
Get yourself a long-nosed Peterbilt.
I got a long-nosed W900. I took that off the road because it was a fuel hog. I took that off the road 10 years ago. It's a fuel hog. It's terrible on fuel. And I don't want a long nose. I could get that long nose. That is a long nose, that W900. I don't want it. I only kept that. My actual goal, the only reason why I kept that old truck was to eventually put an RV body on the back of it. And then I won't care because it's only going to be used for camping. You know what I mean?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Crystal.
Jamie's saying the KWK100 would be her pick.
Ken, it's gonna be hard to deliver the cheesecake way out there to you. No, I was in another live stream and I helped her mod, so.
Yeah, did you ask her why she decided to go live this late?
Off camera.
And all right.
I know what's up. I gave you part of it, so off camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Long nose tractors to me are bling. I mean, yeah, they're nice to look at, but they're not practical for most spots.
Right.
You see what
Especially-
it says, Crystal?
I know you are.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to blow this up and I'm going to ignore chat. I've got my phone so I can watch it, but y'all guys can see where I'm at.
Yep.
And
You
I'm
on the
looking at-
phone or you on the Chromebook? Chromebook.
but I'm getting a hat off the machine, so
Okay.
I can't do chat.
Missy's saying hi to you.
Hi, Missy.
I was going to find out if Shade Tree wanted to come up and maybe give us some info on some of the new stuff that he's found out.
Well, I know he just dropped a video, so
Yep, I know. I sent him the link. If he wants to come up and start giving everybody the update as far as what's going on with the property there in Ohio. Because I know he's been dealing with all that kind of BS going on.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't hard to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing about it is some of this, he's been fighting for a while. And I see you, Shaggy. Appreciate you being here. But he
See
did
you,
say he
Shaggy.
got some info that would actually go in his favor. And hadn't heard exactly what it was, but hey, let him be the one to explain it.
yeah, because it is his thing.
Yeah, it's his business, everything. I'm not gonna put that out unless he says it's okay to do it.
Yeah, there's sometimes dealing with stuff, but different areas is always crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's not political. It's just more like eco nuts. In New York now, we can't put in, if you build a new house, you can't have gas heat. They want us to go all electric. How's that for fun? And the state gave the power that if a town wants to modify the law again, so my town just is voting on it this week about if my boiler goes bad, my gas boiler, they won't give me a permit to put in our gas boiler, and they want me to put an electric furnace in because I don't know of an electric boiler, so I would literally have to get rid of my cast iron radiators and put in a forced hot air. And a forced hot air compared to cast iron radiators, even you in Texas, Maynard, would know the difference.
Oh yeah.
Quality.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, I sent you the link, so check your messenger.
Yes, we were talking about you, Scott.
Yep.
Y'all were talking about cheesecake a while ago? I think
Ken was.
gonna
Yeah.
make this tonight.
Oh.
Yummies.
Yep. So now, hey, Crystal, we know where we're going, and Ken, hey, we'll get you Cajun's address.
I like strawberry cheesecake.
Yep.
Actually, the one I've loved the best was the blackberry.
I got strawberries in the fridge and strawberry glaze
Mm-hmm.
for the cheesecake. Oh yeah.
My grandma
I think
used to
I got
make
the glaze.
a cheesecake. She'd make this cheesecake, put a mold around it, put about 2 inches of strawberries on top, and then ice it with peanut butter frosting. That's what you call awesome.
That's different because I've never heard of putting peanut butter frosting on it.
She put peanut butter frosting on that over the strawberries and over the. And you looked at it, looked like a regular peanut butter chocolate cake when you looked at it. Because she put the mold on it, those I don't know what they call it. I call it mold.
The springform round pans, so that you pop something and it just.
Yep. And then she put the frosting on the top, pulled that off, and then frosted. When she got done, it looked like a regular chocolate layer cake with peanut butter frosting. Until she cut it and you bit into it. That was awesome. You ought to try it sometime. Just homemade peanut butter frosting, put it over it, and I'll tell you what. Put some Cool Whip on it or some ice cream. It's automatic, an extra 5 pounds of weight, but who cares?
Hey, my cousin, since he was a kid, he loved peanut butter cakes. Like his mom would make him a peanut butter cake every birthday. And I think he only had peanut butter cake like once, maybe twice a year. So he never got burnt out on it,
Oh, yeah.
But peanut butter frosting, peanut butter cake, peanut butter frosting, icing, frosting, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's 65 now, 65, 66. And that's his favorite, peanut butter cake.
Yep.
Mine's red velvet.
Lemon
with cream cheese frosting.
With strawberry cream cheese frosting.
There you go.
I haven't had that in years.
I just hope I got a graham cracker crust.
Well, to me, I either go with either strawberry or go cherry with the cheesecake.
We got strawberry. Yep.
Hey,
Anthony. How you doing, Anthony?
Hey, Anthony.
Appreciate you being here.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah. Right now, I'm waiting on Shade Tree to pop in the basement. That way he can spread the word as far as what big news he's found out.
I think there's so many different ways you can make some cakes and pies and that.
There you go. And I love it. It's a lilac yarn, but they call it mauve.
Oh, that reminds me. Jamie, have you tried on the one you got from Crystal?
Yeah, hers literally is just a skull cap. It's going to come right to her ears because it's shorter.
Yep. Yeah,
But-
because last week Jamie showed up for about 10, 15 minutes,
something like that.
and she was on her way down to Madisonville to meet up with a few people. So she came over to look around, and
Thank you.
Yep.
I like the yarn. I'm going to actually have to order more, but not right now.
so glad you enjoy it, Jamie. But
No pie crust.
yeah, like I said,
Oh,
she
no
swung by
cheesecake
for a little
tonight.
bit.
That
and she
was
surprised. All right, what happened there?
I blitzed out. Did you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I got circles for everybody, and
Yep.
I don't know.
I had made her up, and that was it. Hey, Scott.
Howdy, howdy.
Everybody
Hey,
went
how's it
blank.
going?
Oh, not too
All right.
bad.
All right, I'm going to present you. That way, everybody can see, and that way you can tell everybody what in Blue Blazes is going on.
Blue Blaze is going on.
Yeah,
Well,
Formation.
well, let's just say we found out last week. Well, see, I've been down here in Florida, so we got an issue with my place up there in Ohio.
right.
My brother called the township, our lawyer, to do the process of doing my dad's stuff for the properties and his cars and stuff. Well, he didn't want to take the case because of what's going on with my house. So we got to find out what's going on. So my brother ended up calling the township where my house is at, and come to find out it's up for demolition. And it's scheduled to be demolished on April the 9th.
Oof.
Yeah, and they're going to level the whole property. The entire thing is going to be leveled. My house, my garage, my building, everything. It's going to be a clean lot. Nothing on it.
That sucks.
But they said that it was going to be done at no cost. So that's kind of funny. Okay, the last time Dad talked to me, they said they were going to charge it to our taxes. If it costs $30,000 or whatnot, they'll charge the taxes. They'll charge that towards the taxes.
Get a copy
Well,
of the
this-
taxes that are owed for this year, for 2022, so that you can see if it goes up more than about $200. That'll let you know if they put it on your taxes or not.
Well, yeah. But if you don't have nothing on it, I ain't going to pay the taxes on it. Why should I pay taxes on a barren piece of land that I can't use?
Well, you still got to pay tax on the property.
Until you sell the property,
Right.
and you can go
It
to
ain't going to
the.
be worth nothing. It ain't going to be worth nothing. It ain't going to be worth messing with.
It'll
I just
only,
might as well hand it over to the county.
nope.
No.
But you can go to the appraisal office and have them.
But okay, now here's the kicker. Now I have come to find out that this is a state-funded deal that they're doing. Good old Governor, what's our governor's name? DeWine. That's it. Governor DeWine has made a thing where he's going to make Ohio beautiful. So he has set aside funds for counties, townships, et cetera, to tear down buildings. They're being given this money to tear buildings down that have either been abandoned or dilapidated, et cetera. So that's
So in
the
other
reason why
words-
they're doing it free. That's why they're doing it free of charge now.
They're given money to tear down abandoned, boarded up property. Yours is not abandoned because you live there.
No, I haven't lived there.
And how long?
That's the reason why they're making it an abandoned property, because I haven't lived there. I don't live there.
Well, your dad
I haven't
does.
used the house. I haven't used the house in over 10 years.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's where you're.
'Cause
I've been
living at my dad. I've been living at my mom and dad's place in Ohio.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but come to find out though now, this money that's being set aside is to beautify, fix up Ohio. Okay.
Okay.
Now the township is being granted money to destroy it, to level it down, but then they're also given money to rebuild.
Really?
Yes, that's what I found out. So in that case, if they're going to come in and tear my house down and tear the buildings down and everything, where's my money? My dad was, as far as I know, my dad wasn't told this. They forced my dad to sign a piece of paper agreeing for them to tear it down. So now, since has passed away, that contract is null and void now because of this little ordeal they have going on to beautify Ohio.
That's what I was thinking.
But the thing of it is, okay, if they come in and now this beautify Ohio thing going on, the township said I wouldn't be able to rebuild on it. But if they're going to tear my property down, I should be able to get grant money to be able to rebuild.
Yep.
Possible. Very possible.
Well, that's what I'm gonna have to look into. I'm gonna have to head back home, and I'm gonna have to give the governor's office a call and find out what's going on.
One thing you can do: find endangered plant and tree species that are native to Ohio, and if they say you can't rebuild, plant them. Scatter the seeds all over the ground. That way, they can't do anything without destroying their own endangered species.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's like if we have bluebells here in Texas,
bluebonnets.
Sorry, we can't do anything while they are in bloom. Now, before and after, okay, but once people know where it's at, they leave those spots alone.
Yep. Because the bluebonnet is a state flower, so it's illegal to mow them. Now, I can once they go to seed and everything, but that's also another thing that if I have them growing, and so we start getting a lot of rain, and the bluebonnets start coming in the yard, and the grass starts getting tall, the city has no reason to fine me for tall grass and not getting it cut down. I could say, I can't because there's bluebonnets there.
Colleen, he may not be able to, depending on the state of the house. It may not be livable.
Oh, it's livable.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
there's just two things wrong with it. The back door's been broken into and busted up. All I gotta do is put a new door on it. That's it. Well, the whole frame and everything's busted out of it. The frame and the door, which is no big deal. And then there's a little hole in the roof. And that's all that needs to be fixed. That's it. That's all that's wrong with the house.
Yeah, but you were staying there at that house, right?
Yeah, at one time. Yeah, I was living there at one time.
Well, one of the ladies in chat is saying go ahead and move back in.
Well, see, that was another thing I was thinking too. Go ahead and go over there, put a new door on it, fix what needs to be fixed, and start living in it. Then there's no way they can move me out of there. They can't.
Right. So, but you said you were staying there. Isn't that where you had all the cars that you were working on with the garage?
No, that's at my mom and dad's place.
Okay, so we're talking two separate properties.
Yes.
Okay. So you were staying at your mom and dad's place, but that was your dad's house, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So that's the one he was staying at during the warm months, and then winter months he's going to Florida. So
yes.
So when was the last time he actually was living in the house?
For what?
I'm talking about when was the last time your dad was living in that house?
Which one?
The one they're wanting to tear down.
No, the one they're tearing down is my place.
Okay.
You're getting confused. The one you saw, the one I gave you the address for, that was supposed to be my place. That was my house.
Okay.
My mom and dad's house is over in another county. The place where I was doing all the work at in the garage and everything, that was my dad's house.
Right. That's
where all my cars are at.
Right. That's the one they're wanting to tear down. Right.
They're wanting to tear my place down.
Oh, your place down.
My place. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that about 8 times.
They're not wanting to tear my dad's old place down. They're wanting to tear my place down.
Okay.
Well, how come your dad signed a paper to tear your place down or his place?
My place is in my mom and dad's name. That's probably where you're getting confused. It was my place, but my mom and dad put it in their name because of a situation between me and my wife, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Right. 710.
See, what happened was my mom and dad signed for me to get that house. So they ended up putting it in their name because they wasn't too sure about my situation with my wife. Because I got, it was a situation where my mom and dad was protecting me.
Okay.
Just in case if something happened. If I would get a divorce, wife usually they can usually take half of it or all of it. Well, see, if I got divorced with it in my mom and dad's name, she couldn't touch it. So that's the reason why my mom and dad put it in their name, but it was my place.
Okay. And that's the one the county or the people have been coming out doing the investigating and complaining about the cars and everything.
Yeah, because I really haven't lived over there. See, when I bought the place in like 2004, I think it was 4 or 5.
Okay.
It took us 3 years to put a roof on it and put a foundation underneath of it and get that situated. And then after that, I started living over there while I was renovating it. So I lived over there for 3 years, I think it was. And then in between, we had a house fire, and it was just a big old mess over there. So
Ken is wanting to know, how long has the hole been in the roof, and how big is it?
The hole has been in there maybe just this last summer. I just started noticing that.
Okay, so it may have been there.
Where it's at, where the hole is at, is around the vent tube that we put through the ceiling for the drain. For the water drains, the pipe that goes up through the ceiling, the vent pipe.
Your sewer drain.
It's leaking around there. We must not put it together right or something. We might not done something right. So it's leaking around that pipe, and there's a hole around the pipe now.
Right. That's easy fix there.
Yeah, just cut it out a little bit more in a new tube.
Yep.
Well, no, it needs new roof on it now, or in that spot. It needs new wood and.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cut out around it, and you're going to cut out where it's rotten, add more material, and add a new vent tube.
Yep.
So, are they doing eminent domain on this?
Well, he can just get the shingles and the flashing and everything that goes around it, and that'll seal it all up. And then, like you said, take the shingles out, cut out the wood that's rotten. I mean, something like that, you wouldn't even need a full sheet of plywood to go down.
No, it's just a hole. Probably the vent tube is probably about 4 inches diameter.
Right.
So there's about maybe like a 7, 8 inch, maybe not even that, probably about 6 inch hole in the ceiling, maybe.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you could probably, what you have to do is, you probably then go get like a 2x4 sheet of plywood, and that'll probably take care of that area if it's the plywood itself.
I haven't looked at it close. I just noticed there's sun shining down through it, so that's all I saw.
So
I didn't really look at it real close.
So what you need to do is get up on the roof and examine it to find out what's going on.
Well, you
yeah.
got to get off to Ohio first, honey.
Right. Well, he's probably
But that's the only two things that's wrong with the house. Other than that, the house is structurally fine.
Yeah.
Half the house has got brand new siding on it. So I don't see how they can make it so they're going to tear the whole thing down.
And then they're also talking about tearing down that building that the railroad had put in there.
Yep. They want the whole property level. They want my house, the garage, the building, everything leveled.
And you said that the house has got a basement also?
Yeah. We put a new basement underneath of it. Yeah, it's got all brand new construction underneath that house. And they want to come in and tear it down?
They have plans for that property.
Yeah.
So
No, it's the state coming in and doing it. The state wants to beautify Ohio. That's what they're doing.
but
I
the
get all your-
township is making plans for it.
They're
So
being
that's why they're-
devious. What's happening is they're being devious about it. So the thing of it is, okay, they come in and level it. All I have is a vacant plot. So what's going to happen is I don't know what's going on. Somebody can come in and buy it. Me not knowing that they're giving out free money to rebuild. But now I've got that information now.
Yeah. Well, they can't buy the land because, the township, they would have to have.
No, what
title.
I'm saying is somebody else that knows what's going on could swoop in and buy it.
Yeah, but they would have to.
A neighbor or something like that could come in and buy it, me not knowing that they can get money to freaking rebuild on it.
Yeah, but they can't legally do that since they don't have title or deed to the property.
Well, no.
He doesn't pay his property taxes.
What I'm saying is if I sell it, not knowing that I can get money to see, now I know I can get money to rebuild. I'm not going to sell it. Hell, I'll put up a freaking 100 by 100 freaking Morton building on it. And I'll get money to get it. I'll get money to put it up. I can put up a shop and not have nothing in it.
Hey, what I would do is go talk to your congressman to find out and let them know about what's going on.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna start with the governor. I'm gonna talk to the governor because he's the one that's made this plan. He's the one that started this shit.
Okay, yeah, but if you talk to your congressman, that's gonna be your first step. Talk to the whatever congressman is that's over your district. That's who.
Well, yeah, I know who it is. I know who it is. Yeah.
Well, that's who you need to talk to first. Let them know what's going on. But because your dad, since the deed and everything is in your dad's name, your mom's already passed, so now he's gotten, everything's gone to him. So now, since you have to go through the probate and everything on all his property. Then,
now the deed will be transferred over to me now.
Right. So then after that, like I said, you can talk to your congressman to let him know as far as what's going on and everything, and that would start the ball rolling. Plus, I still say get a hold of the news station over there and get with a investigative reporter. Let them know what's going on. Give them all the information that you've given us.
Are you a vet by any chance,
No.
Jeff?
No.
Too bad. I was going to say, contact your local VA if you're a vet. It sounds like they're doing intimate domain.
That's the thing. They did it to my dad. They forced my dad to do it. My dad was a vet.
Contact
you might want to contact the
There
veterans.
you go. Now you got something else to go on because your dad was a veteran, so then you can get with the VA.
That's just, go look for a Veterans Affairs office around and tell them what they're doing. You'd probably get some help on it now.
Yeah.
And your best bet to find a VA office, go into the veterans hospital.
Even though my dad's passed away,
Yeah.
It don't matter. Look for a VA club. There's got even a VA club, like a American Legion club.
Yeah.
You go into an American Legion club and tell them what they're doing. You'd have a whole whole army of people on their ass.
Yeah.
And if they're doing intimate domain, it sounds like the state's doing intimate domain. If they are, if that property is valued at $100,000, I'm just going to be putting that out there. If it's valued at $100,000 and they're going to try to take that property, they have to write you a check for the full market value of that property.
Well, see, what I'm thinking is, why didn't they, if they're going to do this, why didn't they offer us money to have it tore down? That's what I don't understand.
Because they got all
but it's intimate domain.
They were, okay, the reason we say go to the VA, because they were doing this to your dad before he passed away. So
And they
that
were
right
taking,
there,
taking advantage of him being sick,
right.
because that's why he would leave for 5 to 6 months out of the year, because his health was in danger. They were taking advantage of him and pressuring him.
Yeah.
But go, since your dad was a veteran, get with the VA, like, Briggs was saying, go to American Legion and start talking to the guys there. I guarantee you one thing, there's going to be some lawyers in there going to be going, how can I help you?
Yeah.
And if not, they're going to say, okay, wait a minute, let me contact my son or my nephew, my niece. Let me talk to the JAG office and get you some help.
Yeah. That right there, you're finally going to, because of that right there, you're going to get some help.
Yeah, American Legion group. Some of those clubs, I mean, they're not like there used to be, but some of them had even 100 members. You'll get 100 members of a veterans group, riled up. Oh yeah.
Run.
Yeah.
I would rather fight a pack of rabid wolves than an older, retired, forcefully or not, group of 5 military men. Because those guys have no problem sneaking up on me in the dark and shooting me.
Hang on. What's the name of that motorcycle club that they go out riding around when a veteran is getting buried? Look how many thousands of those are around. You contact them, they're gonna be wanting to get involved too.
Oh yeah.
Because if it has anything to do with a veteran, Jamie can even tell you, you're gonna have several different groups you can get a hold of.
And Dancing says this: tell the veterans that the stress was could have been a deciding factor in his death.
That'd be lying. You don't want to stir up that. Just tell him it was a veteran's house. His father was a vet, and he was going to pass it on to his son.
Yeah.
And just tell him that, because that's really the truth. And if they found that out, they would get riled up. I mean, yes, you would have a whole team on your side.
Yeah.
Not that they could do much. They may not be able to do anything, but it don't hurt. They would.
Hang on. The thing about it is, Ken, yes, he can do something because it was the township forcing his father to sign the paperwork.
Yeah.
Before he passed away. So this has been going on before his dad passed away. So now,
like a month before he passed away.
So right as he was getting ready to leave.
This probably stressed him out so much to do that. It's probably the reason why he went in a heart attack mode.
Yep.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he was having problems before.
It's possible, but you can't prove it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't want to tell that. You wouldn't want to tell that to a veteran.
Prove it, but still, he was healthy though. When he come down here, he was healthy, and all of a sudden died. I mean, it was just out of the blue that he died.
Now the thing about it is, you say you can't prove it, but you can't disprove it either.
No,
you don't need to. You don't want. The reason why I say you don't want to go into that, because like right now, how old was your father when he died?
88. 88.
Yeah. At his age, you know, I mean, come on, look at my parents. My father, I knew was going to die. I mean, he had other problems, but my mother.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, right before my dad died, he had his health checkup, and he was healthy as a horse. They gave him the okay. I mean, they gave him a
Once you
clean
hit
bill of
80
health.
years, and once you hit 75, 80 years old, it don't matter. I've seen many people that just keel over. My grandfather passed his physical every year when he hit not, and one day just woke up and just keeled over. He was 95 years old. He was fine. He just, you know, when your ticker wants to go, it don't matter.
Yeah, my grandpa was, I think, like 72. My grandma got up and kind of wiggled. He half woke up and said, "Go fix me breakfast, woman." And she got up, got Thanksgiving dinner started, got his breakfast ready, went in there to wake him up, and she called the ambulance, and then called my dad.
Well, my grandfather Smith was 89 years old. He got up. My grandmother and him got up, went grocery shopping, came back. He felt like $1 million. Started coughing, couldn't stop coughing. Went to the hospital. They said he had lung cancer. Never smoked a day in his life. He was dead in six days. Literally 6 days. So, you know, you don't want to try and throw accusations like that out, because then they would be saying, "Oh, this guy's threatening to sue us," and that. Just tell it like it was. If your father was a vet, that they forced him to sign the papers before he died. Don't go into saying, "Oh, he may have caused distress." I mean, that's just creating more problems. I mean, you don't want to add to the problems, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, they can do their investigation. I mean, they're probably going to have some people that they're definitely going to be willing to help.
Yeah.
So
And they might say, "Forget it," but it don't hurt to try.
Right. So there's just some more ways to go about this, some more different leads, some different things you can try. And that's
I'm going to try wherever we can, because I ain't going to lose my house.
Hey, and you've been wanting help. Well, we're starting to find you some more help.
Well, I'm just glad I found some more information about what's going on too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And go to a news station. Those Legion groups and that, they'll go to a TV crew. They'll bring a TV crew in there probably. I wouldn't put it past them. I've seen what happens, especially if you got some old Vietnam veterans in there, or Korean vets. They're the worst of the worst.
Yeah, because they got spit on and trashed when they came home. So now it's, okay, you're going to treat us this way, so we're just going to take it back when we find out that one of our own was treated crappy.
All right. Ken was asking, what evidence or proof do you have they forced him to sign the paperwork?
Because he told me they did. Because he told me what was happening. He when they were doing it, my dad told me, he says they're making me want to sign the paper, because if they don't, they're going to take me to court over it.
Hearsay.
That's what they told me.
And unfortunately, a judge will take that as hearsay, because your father is not there, not able to testify, and it is not in a written.
Now, where was your father when your father was in Florida and the house is in? I mean, because they probably didn't give him enough of a time limit to go from Florida, to travel from Florida to Ohio.
No, he was in Ohio. He's back in Ohio.
Oh, okay. Well, I still say, I mean, it might be hearsay, but like I said, you know, go check out the local Legion groups, and that you pit, like I said, if anything, you'll get, I guarantee you'll get 4 or 5 of those old time veterans in there pissed off.
Right. Hang on. But what he needs is written proof from the township to his dad, and there's going to be a paper trail on that somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
you got to go to town and file a FOIL request, Freedom of Information Act, on any paperwork that pertaining to that property. I could do it. If I had the property address, I could file a Freedom of Information Act FOIL request, they call it, on any piece of property in any town. That's law.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
If they wrote you up for a bad sidewalk, for instance, 40 years ago, before you even owned the house, you could find it with the Freedom of Information Act.
All right. Well, I need to shut this down because I am starting to run out of time.
And you have Crash.
Right. And Wednesday, as a matter of fact, when I do my live stream Wednesday, I'm actually going to be running over my 20 hours because of it. Because I only had 3 hours and 45 minutes before it resets. So I need to shut this down to save up on time for Wednesday. So, Shade Tree, we're going to start with you saying goodbyes.
With me? That was
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't quite hear you, but yeah. Thanks for having me on, Mayor. Thanks for everything you've been doing to help me out here, man.
Yeah, hang
And,
out backstage, man, and we'll holler at you.
Yeah, just hang on.
Okay. Then, yeah, thanks for having me on tonight.
Yep. Briggs?
Everybody stay healthy.
Raging?
Everybody in chat, y'all have a great week. Thanks for having me on, Mater. But y'all keep those wheels spinning and beavers grinning. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Cajun?
All right, everybody. It's good being north of the grass. Be safe. Stay that way. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
Later, guys.
Blue
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody's been here. Actually, I seen for a while we actually had 21 people watching. That was pretty good. Usually don't have that many.
Wow.
I appreciate everybody that's been here. And like I said, hopefully with all the information we can get the Shade Tree that he's got some good stuff to fight with. Be able to keep the house, keep them from bulldozing everything down. Keep them in your prayers. And until next time, y'all stay safe. God bless, and we'll see you Wednesday night.